Okay, this is a secondary supplement on cleaning your Nikon or Canon. It doesn't matter what camera you got, on cleaning your camera sensor. And all I have to say to you is, are you smoking crack? I mean, are you? Are you crazy? I mean, have you lost your mind? I showed you before on how easy it is to clean your Nikon DSLR sensor. If you follow the instructions correctly and you don't do something really stupid, you're not going to harm your sensor. If you ship your Nikon off for, I think it's $112 or whatever Nikon is charging now, you got to pay for shipping and pay Nikon, and I guarantee you they are not going to care as much about your sensor as you are about your own sensor. So I showed you how to do it. You'll be more careful than they will. They probably got, I know they do. I know they do. Doesn't matter if it's Nikon or Canon, it doesn't matter. They got a pile of camera sensors that need to clean. It's just another camera to them. So you can do a better, more detailed job than the factory can. Of this, I assure you 100 frigging percent. It's like, oh god, here's another camera. Okay, clean. Another one, clean. You're going to care more about your own crud than anybody else is going to care about your stuff, okay? Period. Flat out. There's just no argument about that. So how to save a fortune. Now here, look what I got here. These are what I use. Now this is enough to last a life. If you got a dozen cameras, this is 2 ounces of the cleaning solution. It's made by Eclipse. All they did was actually change the labeling on the bottle. It used to look like this, but they actually changed it to this. They slightly changed the formulation. It's the exact same stuff. You drink it, it'll kill you. It'll catch on fire and explode. It's methanol. 2 ounces of this would last you more than a lifetime. Just flat out. This is $10 bottle. Okay. Now here is a dozen swabs. This is the expensive part. These are single use only. Okay. You get a dozen of these. This is the number 3 for full frame sensors. If you have like an APS-C crop sensor, you would need a number 2. Now these are made by Photographic Solutions. They do not sell directly, so you have to get them at your local camera store or go to eBay or B&H or Autorama, wherever. To buy these, you get a 12-pack, typically for $30. They're individually sealed, and I have a lot of people tell me that they think that this is a pec pad with a rubber band. It's not. It looks like, let me get it over here. It looks like it's covered with these, which are very cheap, but it is not a pec pad, okay? This is not this. People think it is because it looks exactly the same. Look, same stuff. It's not the same thing. So don't think that you're going to buy, you know, a really cheap packet of pec pads and cover your DSLR sensor cleaning paddles with it, because you just ain't. Yeah, I said ain't. Forget about it, alright? Got a sense of humor. So a 12-pack of these will run you, depending on how you get them, from like $28 to $32. You can buy both of these together. Cheaper, like I said, 2 ounces will last you a lifetime. Period. You're only using 3 drops at a time. You're only cleaning your sensor God knows how often. If you keep your lens caps clean, you're not going to have to worry about it anywhere near as much, okay? But if you're sending your camera off to Nikon or Canon thinking, well, they're the professionals, they're going to clean my... You are flat out smoking crack! Just period, you're smoking crack. Watch the video that I made, or you can go and watch the video that they made. It's also on YouTube. Just type in Photographic Solutions, go to their website. They've got a link showing you the exact same thing that I showed you a couple days ago on how to clean your sensor. The only reason I have a travel pack like this, you can actually buy a little travel pack with a little bottle, and it comes with 4 swabs. I think it's like 24 bucks or something like this. But I actually throw this in a travel bag, so that way when I'm traveling, I can actually clean my sensor on the fly. In case, God forbid, something happens, I've got 4 pads. I mean, you'd only need 2. Hopefully you wouldn't even need 1, but 2 would be more than enough. And so I have all of this in my little case here. Little cheap Chinese zip-up case. You can put them in anything you want. You certainly don't need to be packing around this huge monster. I mean, this is ridiculous to carry around. I mean, you're talking about... this would cover 10 people's... If 10 people had 10 cameras each, this would still cover all of their cameras over a lifetime. So, that's the cheap and easy way. Do not pay Nikon or Canon to clean your sensor. They're probably going in the background going, thank you! We're tired of cleaning sensors. They make a good profit off of it, okay? But you care more about your camera, and I'm sorry I say this, but you care more about your camera than anybody else does, okay? There's no argument about that. So you're going to do a better job, and you're going, oh, well, I've never cleaned my sensor before. I don't know about that. I'm afraid I'm going to screw it up. Just watch the video, okay? You're not going to screw it up. Just watch the video I made or the video that these folks made, and you know, grab a bottle, or you can grab the kit. Grab the appropriate swab for the correct camera, like APS-C crop sensor is the number 2. It's just a smaller paddle. This one's 24 millimeters wide. These are for full frame sensors. Okay, really kind of easy. They make a number 1, a 2, and a 3. Go to the website, see which one you need. So you can save yourself a lot of money. So one $30 expenditure or one $40 expenditure, which is both of these, will cover a lifetime and more of cleaning. So you can clean everything forever in the future until you drop dead for 40 bucks here, or you could spend 3 times that much for shipping and for Nikon to clean your sensor, to do it once and hope to God they do it right. So I think my logic is irrefutable on this. Live long and prosper, right? I've made my case. The evidence is clear. There really is no argument about this. Unless you're somebody that, I don't know, has natural shakes or deliria tremens, or, you know, you just can't sit there and hold a sensor and hold a paddle and clean your sensor. Anybody else, you know, do it yourself. Okay, even if you have bad eyesight, which some of you do, and you know, you still can do it with no issues about hurting your. Once you hit the mirror lockup, the mirror is out of the way, the shutter is out of the way. It is just you and your sensor, and all you got to do is sit there and go swipe, swipe. Done. It's over with. Turn your camera off. Drops the mirror. Drops the shutter. You're done. Okay. How about sending your camera off to Nikon or Canon? You know, waiting a week and a half, whatever. You got to pay them $100. You got to pay to ship it. It's like, gee, you know, are you kidding me? Are you smoking crack? No, you're not smoking crack. So do it the logical way. Do it the easy way, the cheap way. This is definitely a hardcore case of cheaper is better. You think they're using something different than this? Do you think they are? No, they're not. Are they making their own variety of this stuff by the 1,000 gallons? Yeah, they are. So, do it this way. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. This is a great way to save you money, okay? Save money. Hard decision there.